Hey guys, it's SimQueen, and today I am doing the Shell Challenge by Lilsimsie. She posted a video on her channel. It was a little while ago, and it wasn't super recent, but I was away, and so I just saw it a couple days ago and decided that I would actually try to do the challenge. So I really like Shell challenges. As you can see off to the right of this house, like the left one is the family classic I did, but off to the right, at some angles, you can see the Disney princess slash villain shell challenge that I did is still there as well. So I really enjoy a shell challenge. I don't know why, I just think they're so fun. And yeah, Lilsimsie posted some rules, and I don't have them in front of me, but basically you could not change any of the outside walls or add any outside walls, and you could not delete any inside walls either. But you could add walls for like floor plans and things like that. The rules were pretty basic and pretty easy to follow, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to do this. And since I've been watching Lilsimsie for a very long time, I know that kind of one of the jokes on her channel is that she always builds blue Suburbans, and it's true. I do find that a lot of her builds are quite similar, but the blue Suburban, like, she's probably done so many of those, and it's kind of become kind of a meme on her channel. And so I thought it'd be funny if I made this a blue Suburban, and I'm sure I've done them as well. I mean, I know I've done quite a few suburban houses. They probably are my preferred building type, I guess, or house type, because they're easy to do, and these are kind of the types of houses that I see every day in my community. I guess not really where I live in my exact neighborhood, but in the town I live in, there's quite a few of these new houses going up, and I see them a lot, and so I thought that I would be pretty good at putting this together. I also like this shell challenge because the roof was not done, and I got to do that myself, which I definitely needed to practice a little bit. So I did have fun putting the roof on, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. At first glance, I was kind of overwhelmed by it because it had no roof, of course, and it's just a bunch of like walls that jet out and bump outs everywhere, and it was kind of hard to envision something. So I just honestly didn't have a plan. I just went for it, and I think it turned out pretty good. That inside wall there that she had already put in, I thought it would be a little more difficult to work around, but it really wasn't too bad. I just kind of made it more of like a feature wall, and it separates the dining room and the living room. I didn't really have much of a floor plan in mind either. I just kind of went in and started putting walls in places, and a few things changed along the way as far as like where I thought things would go, but I think it turned out pretty good. It's a 3-bedroom, and it's got 2.5 bathrooms, I'm pretty sure. And it's kind of like my basic design style. Like, there's really nothing too creative about it. It's definitely a style that I've done a lot before, but I'm pretty happy with it. So I haven't actually played my game in a really long time. It's been, for me, 3 weeks is a really long time, because I honestly don't go like 2 days without playing The Sims. And I was away in Vegas for a while, which was terrifying. I didn't really know what to expect. Because I'd never been there before. And I was actually going for a demolition derby, which is hard to explain because it's like such a redneck event. Basically, my family, since we live in British Columbia, Canada, where like rednecks are just a thing, my family puts together old cars and crashes them into each other for leisure. So it's something that I kind of grown up around, and my cousin decided he wanted to bring a car all the way from British Columbia to Las Vegas, Nevada, which was a 20-hour drive for him. I flew because, like, no way. So he dragged this car down to Vegas and entered in the derby. He did not win, but it was a really cool event. It was fun to watch, and Flava Flav was there. Like, how weird is that? I don't know. I knew who it was, but I wouldn't know him to see him, but he was actually there, and so that was kind of an interesting thing. And we stayed at the Plaza Hotel, which was kind of like, it's on Fremont Street, which is such a scary place. I experienced it one time and never went back. It's kind of a lot. It's kind of a scary place. It's nothing like the Strip. The Strip was actually really fun. I did a whole bunch of things that I really wanted to do. Like, I got to see the Venetian, which is kind of on my bucket list. I went to Carlos Bakery, which was also something I really wanted to do. The M&M store, I went ahead and blew like $100 there, which was fun. I bought so many M&Ms. They have like a whole wall of M&Ms, and you can just basically like they're in bulk. You just fill up bags of M&Ms, and they had some jalapeno ones. And since my husband couldn't come on the trip with me, I went with like my family instead, and he couldn't come, so I brought him a lot of presents home because I felt bad. So I got him like M&M socks and jalapeno M&Ms, which were really gross, but he ate them anyway. And yeah, I was just filling up these bags of M&Ms, and at the end it turned out to be like $10 per bag, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm already committed, these bags are full, I'm taking them home. And so yeah, I blew a lot of money on M&Ms. But I mean, I don't gamble and I don't drink, so I mean, I did a little bit. I didn't gamble at all, but I did drink a little bit. Like, I of course had to get one of those huge, tall, like Slurpee drinks. I guess they're not really Slurpees, but like slushy drinks. I had to experience that just because everyone else was doing it. But other than that, I really didn't do much. I went to Margaritaville and had a margarita, which was so good. Other than that, I didn't really spend my money on anything else, so I just shopped instead. And my aunt and I went to the Titanic exhibit, which was really fun. I'd already been to it before when it was in Canada, but the Vegas one is a little bit different. So that was really fun, and it was all around a good trip. It was only like 5 days, so it wasn't too long. And then when I got home, I spent some time with my mom where she lives, and I just recently got back, and finally I'm back to playing The Sims. Also, I decided that I wanted to take up a new hobby, which is cake baking. Actually, no, more specifically, cake decorating. And I thought it'd be fun, and I thought I'd be good at it, and boy was I wrong. Yes, it's fun to an extent. After you're done, you look around at the mess of the kitchen, and you're just like, who's gonna clean this up? It was so bad. And I thought, maybe I don't know if I want to do this. I went on Amazon and bought like a cake decorating kit and like cake pans, and I watched like so many YouTube videos on cake decorating, and I got super committed to this. And then I got my cake decorating kit, which had like the rotating table and your spatulas and like 48 different piping tips, and I got like these brand new Wilton baking pans, and I went to the store and bought a whole bunch of like expensive cake decorating things like sprinkles and food coloring and fondant. I got so into it, just to find out that I'm no good at it. And I honestly baked like the worst cake ever. It was so hideous. And I mean, my brother was like, oh, it looks great, but he lied to me, which was nice. But it was really bad. It tasted really good, but maybe it's just one of those things I need to practice a little bit more. I don't have the most patience in the world, but I thought like sometimes I'm creative in The Sims. Sometimes I'm able to put together a build that I find is like, I don't know, kind of cool. Like I'm kind of impressed by it. And I thought it'd be the same with cake decorating. I thought that I would be creative at it, and I thought I'd be good at it, and it just wasn't like that. So I'm gonna keep at it a little bit. I sent a picture to my mom, and of course, you can always count on your mom to tell you did a good job, because she was like, no, it looks so good, save me a piece, and like super supportive and lied to me, which I appreciate so much. Because I had nobody else to back me up. And so now I've got this big pink cake sitting in my fridge, and I don't know what to do with it, but I want to make more cakes, and I want to be good at it, basically, is what I'm saying. But I want to have like an Instagram page where I just have delicious cakes all the time, and I'm so not close to that. Has anyone ever seen Nailed It? Because that is a really good show. It's on Netflix, and it's just so good. People suck at baking, and it makes me feel better watching people suck at baking, because I suck at baking. I think I would actually go on that show and I would do really well. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping to be good at it. I didn't want to turn this into like a joke, but it kind of is. So I'm going to keep at it, and I'll keep you guys updated to let you know if I get better at cake decorating. My husband will kill me if I stop now, because I put so much money into committing to this hobby and buying all the stuff for it that I need to keep making cakes. So I'm going to keep trying, but I mean, we'll see if I get any better at it. I have this vision of myself like having this fancy Instagram page and people loving my cakes, and like I'm just the cake baker in the family, and everyone wants me to make a big cake for their birthday, and you know, that's the vision I have, but we're not quite there. So it's taken me this long to build my YouTube channel. I just got to 325 subscribers yesterday, which was really exciting for me. while I was away in Vegas, I was checking my phone periodically, not really replying to comments that much though, because I just didn't really have the time, and I got back home and then kind of replied to all the comments and everything. But I was slowly watching. I was getting like 2 subscribers a day, which I'm super excited about, and I'm not even really sure how I get them, like what people are watching on my channel or what draws them or what makes them decide to hit that subscribe button, but I'm super grateful for it. I'm not sure if it's my Let's Plays or my speed builds or what's doing it, but they're both fun for me, so I'm just going to keep doing both of those things. My goal for 2019, it's a little out there, I know that. It's 1,000 subscribers, but I'm actually on track for that. If I can get, I need to get to 500 by August or something like that. I can't remember exactly what I said. But I kind of had like a growth plan set in mind, and I'm kind of actually doing pretty well in terms of that plan. I think it's going quite well, and you know, it's a slow thing. I honestly thought when I started my channel that you wake up the next day and have like 200 subscribers and it would just like skyrocket from there, because you see people like the Sim Supply and Vixella who have like 1 million subscribers, and you think like there is a market for this. People want to watch Sims videos, but there's so much more to it. You have to be good with your editing, you have to be good with your voiceovers, you have to be good with your gameplay, like everything, your stories. There's a lot to it. It's just not, people don't just want to sit down and watch someone play The Sims. You have to kind of entertain people, and that's the part that I'm struggling with, because I don't really know how to do that. Even though I watch Sims videos all the time, I watch The Sims, so primarily I watch The Sim Supply, Urban Sims, Lilsimsie, Vixella, and Pixelade. Those are, and Simlessy. I watch every single build she makes, because she, I think, is the best builder, and so I watch all of their videos. I do watch other YouTubers as well, but just I'm not as committed to it, I guess you could say. Like, I do watch a lot of Sims videos, but mostly like I don't miss any of those people's uploads. I watch them all, and I think that it kind of helps to teach you how to entertain people and what people want to see. But like I said, it's such a slow process that I'm grateful even for the 325 that I have, because I do remember in July, which was not that long ago, I had 33. And I remember because I was camping and I passed 30 subscribers, and I was so excited about that. I was like, 30 people want to watch my videos, and I was really excited about that. And now to be at 325 is just really exciting as well. And I know that it doesn't mean that every person that subscribes watches your videos. Sometimes they just subscribe to help you out, which I appreciate. I do that too sometimes, but I do always check out a video before I subscribe to someone's channel, because I don't really believe in like pity likes, I guess. Like when I post on Twitter saying check out my channel, hope you like it, hope you subscribe, it's because I genuinely want you to enjoy the content, and it's not because I want you to subscribe and never watch my videos. So I try to at least make sure that I like the YouTuber before I subscribe, because I know that's what I would want for my channel. Anyway, enough about my channel. So basically this build is almost done. That little landing by the stairs is kind of weird. I put some plants there because I have seen that done in other homes. I don't think I did a great job of trying to execute that, but there it is. And that's the top floor there. It's got two bedrooms and an office. One of the bedrooms is like a gender neutral kind of thing. I didn't really think like girl, boy, it didn't really matter to me. I just did a gender neutral one. Did some landscaping in the front yard. In the backyard, I didn't really do too much because honestly, I don't like doing backyards. I'm not very good at it, and I don't really find it that enjoyable. So I didn't go over the top with that. I just put like a barbecue and a picnic table back there, and like a swing set, and you know, the basics, but I didn't go overboard. I mostly just wanted the front to look really good, because Lilsimsie is going to be, I think she said she's going to be touring 10 builds, so I upload this on the gallery with the hashtag Lilsimsie Challenge, hoping that she'll check it out, but she might not. Either way, I just thought it'd be a kind of a fun thing to do. I enjoy shell challenges a lot, and I've never done one of Lilsimsie's before, so yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool if she did check it out. And now that's pretty much it for the front. We'll be going on to the backyard. Like I said, not a lot of detail back there, but I don't think it's too bad. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you think, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Thanks for watching.